It is April 28th, 2026, Tuesday. Time 0150 hours. I said to myself not too long ago, a couple days ago, I said, "Self, you're doing good. You haven't done any of those fucking, or you haven't been pushed to the thing where you're doing the video recording at fucking 1:32 in the mornings, you know, those things." And sure enough, the next thing I do, it's one of those. You know, it's like a lot of things in life. You've got to take it in, sort it out, figure, you know, where it's getting shifted or how, or if it's being received or rejected, and know which shit should just really fall by the side. Doesn't give a fuck what happened with it, you know? Because all those tiny disruptors of time during the day, the time stealers. And, you know, I contribute to it as well. Try as I might, I start doing something or whatever, and I don't know what my problem. I don't know what I do. I guess I daydream. I daydream or something, and I miss my schedule sometimes. But you know, the first step in fixing something, right, correcting something, adjusting something correctly, is what? What is the first step? Like in all things that you're trying to remedy. The absolute first step is you have to identify it, you know, name it, announce it, you know, put light on the fucking problem, you know, not try to hide it or anything like that. That only gives it power. I was thinking before I was going to decided to do this tonight. I had a few things I wanted to say and talk about, and you know, they're kind of funny a little bit and a little bit lightweight too. You know, not heavy. And since I took my shower, I can't remember a fucking single one of them. Right? Gotta let it slide, right? What else am I gonna do? Beat myself over the head fucking all night over it? You know, I've done that. That's why I know I don't want to do that anymore. So, I have on a better note, on a different note. Finally got. Alright. Check that out. Okay. Finally now on my very own Espada XL cold steel. Look at that view. 7.5 inches blade. I could do with anything that I do with a Bowie. I can do with this because it has more than enough reach. Not to mention that it folds up and fits in my fucking pocket. That's why they call it a pocket sword. But this thing is just so awesome. I can't say enough things about it. Let me just hold up another Bowie, show you. Right, that's the way it's Bowie. Of course, the Bowie's bigger, but this is a fucking folding knife. I just love it. I love it like 10 times more than I thought I would before I got it. And the color. I love that color, this color. They used to have, when they started doing different color variations of the Espada XL, I really didn't like the colors. The red was like this dark, dying, pink grapefruit, ruby red thing they called it. I didn't like it. And then they just started coming out with these colors more recently, and I love it. I really, really, really do. I've been practicing now. I can open it with one hand now. And also it's got that pocket catch. And what I'm gonna get is, I already looked, I found a couple on eBay, is these custom cross draw sheath for the Espada XL. So it will go something like this on my belt. Come out, it's part Kydex too. And then there's other ones, like the regular straight ones, but I'm definitely gonna get one. But until then, I carry it right here in the pocket. I like how it comes out like a little fucking, I don't know. But I like, put my hand on it, like rest, like with a gun or something in there. It doesn't get in the way. Nothing in that. Pull it out. It opens by itself. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's a little bit of a story behind this. Do not wish to get into. So I will not. And that's that. Okay, what else? I went to the gym today. Had a good workout. And making a couple little adjustments in my training and with the weights. And looking forward to some time to go by now while I'm doing this, so I can see them, because I'm still impatient and who likes in the beginning when you have to wait. But it's kind of makes it the fun part of the journey by starting with nothing, or at the bottom with something, and then work your way up. I get it, and I like it too. There's a nice little thing here I'll show you. Okay, this is for a what do you call it, like a silent type of trainer I'm making for the knife. One person, can do a whole bunch of stuff on it, right? And this is going to be one of the arms on each side that I'm going to put into it. And what I've done is take the pool foam, that stupid noodle or whatever they call it, and I put a little piece of wood goes through. It's kind of like the bone, I guess, And then here's for the slashing, and I might put some clothing on it too. But I'll have two arms, so second arm, the arm size of the dummy, and then I have legs, and it's cool. It's already out there. I'm already using it, but it's not fully built yet. That's why I haven't shown it, but it will be very soon. another part to it. But there I go again. I got to be careful. This time this year, I'm going to be keeping all of the Bowie and other knife stuff on my American Bowie knife fighting channel. That is right now, if you go to it, you're gonna probably get desert tumbleweeds and stuff, that I haven't put anything up in there over a year. That's because I wasn't ready, and I wasn't just gonna throw up shit anymore, and I wanted to wait and do it right, and that's what I've done. I've been working on it for a while, and it's almost ready to let it out of the bag, and I can barely fucking contain myself, to be honest with you. Every fucking day, I just want to fucking turn the video thing on out there and record, what I've been doing and stuff, but I betray all the hard work and stuff I've been putting into getting this ready since last season. What I knew last season was fucking torched. Like, before it was even August, I started working, envisioning stuff for this year, and ideas and projects and stuff, and I got it all almost finalized, the training area and everything. But so I am not going to talk about that and all that stuff on this channel like I'm doing now, but I haven't started yet. And very soon, couple weeks, I don't want to give it time, but very soon, less than a month, very less. Because it's just confusing. It's confusing to me. I don't imagine how it would be confusing to other people. So I will do 100% of that stuff there and talking about it there and not here. And if I do, I should get hit by a shock or something. Other news, I have been, going the extra mile, I would say, is getting along with people, or kind of going out of my way a little bit to make sure some people don't feel so fucking nervous around me and, just off and whatever. Not that I'm doing anything to perpetuate that. That's on them, but still, I can sense it. I can sense someone's uncomfortable around me, or nervous or afraid or something like that. And most of the time I'll adjust and try to alleviate that a little bit. Some of the times, I can give a fuck about it, or about anything or anyone else, and I'm just in a different kind of mood. But bottom line, I knew I needed to make a video tonight, or I've been wanting to for a couple days, but haven't got to it for whatever reason. And I can tell, when enough time's gone by where, okay, I better get back and I better do a fucking video, because it's very easy for me to do that and go from one step to missing like that to take another big step. Oh, it's months or something have gone by. Again, not doing that. Did it? Not going to do it again. I'm very good at keeping track of things that have failed or did not work or blew up in my face or anything like that. I always like to just remember all of them and what lessons I've learned from them, and not to repeat again. That way it's not really a loss. So what I was saying was that I very closely, again, was going to scratch this off again tonight when I got out of the shower, through that bullshit, that self-lying, deception. Oh man, I'm tired, man. I gotta rest. I didn't work that hard today. I gotta grow. I don't just fucking aggravation. I can do that video tomorrow. You know, like I gotta sit down. I gotta watch TV or something tonight. Like, no, no. It's like I have like a little bit of slack I give myself with some things, and some things, just take forever. But I know with them, like, that's my limit, and I better stop fucking around and go do the thing, whatever it is. Doesn't matter about how great the thing is or anything like that. It's real, and you go at it honestly, and don't cut corners and shit like that. Give your best effort, and then like you're making something, a piece of art or something, whether it's a writing thing I do or anything, someone's playing music or actually dancing, whatever, talking, whatever, you do your thing to the best of your ability, as authentic as possible, I guess you could say. Really just doing it for you and not giving a fuck what it looks like or what other people think. And when you do that, that's all you have to do. And then that's it. Who cares about the results or how well it lands or what it gets? That's Mother Nature's job, I reckon, after you do the thing. Because you don't do the thing to get attention or do the thing to get views or do the thing to get subscriptions or fucking watch time. You do the thing for the thing, and you take your greedy, selfish fucking interests out of it and pursue it with good artistic integrity. Well, that's a wrap, folks, I believe. I thank you for being here and listening at 2 a.m. The whole world, right? I say stupid, bizarre things. But why not? That's it. Jason is out. 208 hours.